Same old program. What's going on?
How's the the career is flawless, very very flawless.
Hard work, dedication, praise, and belief in a good team. So, I feel good, Same old program. We make it do what it do.
You need to get a piece like a chain that says flawless. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to be watching November 12th, the next fight with Manny Pacquiao? Because if he wins,
I'm not really concerned with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody that got something to hide. I do what I do. He do what he do. You know what I'm saying? I beat fighters when they're undefeated. I beat fighters when they're at the top, and he beat my leftovers. He fight my leftovers.
Oh shit, man.
We say if you're the best, take the test. That's the only thing we say. If you're the best, take the test.
Mr. Larry Merchant, man. Why does that guy always hate on you all the time, man? Jesus.
Well, I guess it comes with the territory, This guy's supposed to be, a boxing specialist, and he's never fought in his life. So, things happen. You live and you learn.
You actually knew he was going to come at you, though, because it seemed like you looked like you were ready to attack him, though. Because once you saw him come on stage,
you have to be ready.
Because, the only thing I was trying to do was tell the people that came out to Las Vegas, it's a recession. They came out to Las Vegas, spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
People paid pay-per-view. And the only thing I was saying was, I want to tell everybody thank you. I appreciate the support. And he kept blocking me, asking me the same question over and over again.
Is there anything in the future for Floyd? Because after this win, you're going to be relaxing for a little bit, or?
We don't know who's next. Like I said before, we only want to get the people what they want to see. Manny Pacquiao fought Marquez twice already.
Yeah, how many times is it going down, man?
In a fight, in Marquez, Manny Pacquiao knocked Marquez down a few times, but when it's all said and done, Marquez won the most rounds. First time they fought to a draw. Second time, Manny Pacquiao, I think, won by 1 point. I took 2 years off and came back and fought Marquez, and it was easy work. You know how it is. They say they say I was too big for Marquez, but I'm not too big for Pacquiao. But both guys are the same size, so things happen. Yeah, a lot of people want to know. They try to say, we got a new meal coming out at Popeyes. It's called the two piece and a biscuit.
I heard about that.
I thought that was the doctor's prescription for me. Take two and call you in the morning, son.
We call it 2 piece and a buttermilk biscuit, beans and rice. Everything on the plate is spicy.
I want to talk. I got to ask you something about after the fight. The fight was that was great and everything because he deserved what he got. That headbutt was and everything. Then he snuffed. Try to snuff afterwards. But the part everybody wants to know, Larry Merchant.
I just brought
you
it.
went in.
Yeah, I just asked him.
You asked him about that?
I think sometimes you can push a person to the limit. I done what I had to do. Just period. Emmanuel Stewart. Larry Merchant, Jim Lambert. It's just like they just hoping and wishing they can find a fighter to beat me. Like I said before, I'm gonna have to build a robot.
What's crazy because I watched the fight again. The other day it came on HBO, and to hear Larry Merchant actually after he asked you questions, then he asked Ortiz questions. It's like he was baiting him to say that it wasn't dirty. Like his questions was like bias.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it was like, come on, man. Like you should act the same way like you asked, Floyd.
Exactly.
No matter what success you got, that dude will try to downplay everything you do.
Yeah.
It comes with the territory. The only thing I can do is just, be me, stay in my zone, continue to go out there and perform well, and give the people what they want to see, entertainment.
He tried to threaten you though. He said if he was 50 years younger, man.
He'll bust your ass.
What do you think about that, Floyd?
I ain't not worried about that.
But he actually copped out later on. He said, "Nah, I know I can't beat him."
Now, instead of Larry Merchant asking you questions, do you prefer Max Kellerman asking you the questions?
They the same to me.
It's really the same. These dudes don't never want to give me my credit. They don't never want to give me my just due. So it comes with the territory. My job, like I said, is just to have fun. Entertain the hip hop world, entertain everybody that want to be, entertained.
At first they should have somebody that's actually boxing or actually boxed
on some Lennox Lewis shit.
To actually interview somebody or talk.
Right.
You never played the sport, so what do you know about it?
I prefer Lennox Lewis.
Yeah,
they got another young team that does boxing after dark. I prefer that team to give me an interview. Guys that's boxed before, guys that have had some experience at, being inside the square circle. Larry Merchant, Jim Lampley, and the other little guy, Emmanuel Stewart. They didn't really had too much experience at fighting. No experience at all, actually.
Right. And the thing about it is, like, you had your hands up, like you were protecting yourself, getting ready just in case.
I mean, but you have to ask yourself, how did we even get put in that situation? How?
Yeah.
Somebody had to start from somewhere. He started it, I finished it.
Do you see a part 2 in that, or are you moving on to bigger and better things?
I don't think it's gonna be.
This dude is trying to stay relevant. He's no longer relevant. He was famous when I had him on 20. He should be happy I gave him an opportunity to make a few million.
Mm-hmm.
I got him on 24/7, and it's like this. He keep nagging and bitching. I'm more like, yo, dude, fall back. If you go back and look at the fight, the referee said time in. I mean, time in, box.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Let's go. That means time to fight. Like I said before, we touch gloves before the fight. Ain't no use us touching gloves after. All this kissing and hugging, all this, unnecessary stuff. We don't need all that. We trying to fight. We want to give people what they want to say.
What's next, though? Who's next, man?
He said he doesn't know yet.
We just don't know. We just don't know.
No Pacquiao, nothing.
Nah, they're watching the November 12th fight with his residue that he knocked out already.
Right.
They're gonna watch that fight, and then they're gonna see the result of that. If Pacquiao loses,
what's the
we
point?
really don't know who the fuck is next.
Yeah. Okay.
We really don't know who next.
Really though, is there anybody out there now? Just like, come on.
Oh, but if Pacquiao loses, that means you don't even want to fight him no more?
Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Why would you?
But whether he win or lose, if you want to fight, we can fight. But the thing is this, I'm trying to find out why is he scared to take the test. We shouldn't even be talking about him actually right now.
Yeah.
All we doing is blowing him up. We blowing a fighter up that don't need to be blown up.
Exactly.
Like I said before, it's all about the red, white, and blue.
No, it's all about the green. It's about the green.
Pacquiao comes to this country. He makes money. And he takes it back to his country.
That's true.
Oh
To
shit.
feed his people. So why are we even speaking on a man he's irrelevant? If he really wanted to fight, it would have been happened.
It would have happened already. Did De La Hoya actually reach out to you after the fight? Did he even apologize yet?
Oh, you talking about De La Hoya?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what it is. The dude jealous of me. He's jealous.
That was a funny tweet you put out on Twitter. That you showed your babysitting the cars, and then you talked about De La Hoya. Had him in the fucking fishnet suit.
That's crazy.
That's what he's cross dressing.
Yeah.
Nah, he did buy.
Then I showed the Karate Kid to Daniel, son.
I ain't gonna front. De La Hoya bought a whole crew of dresses for Halloween this year.
Yeah, for himself.
And the Golden Girls.